Hello, everyone. How are you? Who's ready for some epic, mind-boggling animation? And so crazy and intense animation. You're gonna be thrown off your seat by how intense and exciting the stream is gonna be. So fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. I can't think of anything more exciting than watching a guy draw the same thing 100 times in 3 hours. Anyway, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's kind of warm today, so I hope I don't die. Yeah. Yo, thank you for the resub, Cody. Absolute legend. I feel so animated. It disappeared. Wait, give me a sec. Feel so animated by animating animation, bro. I live and breathe animation, so I feel that. When the animator animates, it's just like, damn, that's so cool, honestly. Like, wow. Wow. So yeah, how are you doing? How's it going? No one answered my question yet. Frickin', how are you? Hello? What happened to yesterday's avatar? Yesterday? The other VTuber avatar, if that's the one you're talking about, is like a temporary one. It gets added. That shows up when either when people donate over $5 or use Twitch channel points. Yeah. Yo. Like, just like that. I'm gonna give Chip a second to think about if he's gonna read that out. Did I, like... Maybe I, like, set something up wrong? It's just weird because it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, thank you for the dodo, Shoden. Really appreciate it. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Screw you, makes you chibi and gives you a typing quirk. Oh no, not my worst nightmare. Oh my god. How dare. How dare you. So yeah, how are you doing? Good, just catching up on video editing? Ooh. That's interesting. Personally, I can't, like, edit videos and watch other stuff at the same time. I don't know how to do that. That's impressive. Congrats on those amazing multitasking skills. It's like a real cat does what he wants and doesn't always say it. Yeah, that's true. It's pretty accurate, to be fair. Chibi Aaron with normal voice is funny to me. I mean, I technically could do like a voice mod thing depending on what avatar I'm using. I don't know if that would be a bit annoying with like a chipmunk voice though. I was thinking of doing that for my Protogen Sona though. Have like a subtle like robotic voice. I think that would be pretty cool. If I can find a way to do it that isn't like annoying. Because I've definitely seen some people who have like they do like Twitch streams and they have a redeem to give them a robot voice, but it's like so intense that you can barely understand them. I don't want it to be like that. But the concept of like changing your voice depending on the model sounds cool. I'd be up for that. But yeah, yo, thank you for the dono, Reed. Welcome in, by the way. Hacking legend. Yeah, I think my I think my TTS is just broken today. Oh well. Anyway, Reed said, "Bro, how dare you stream while I'm at work? It's my favorite podcast. Hope you have a nice stream." Well, I apologize for that. Let me know your work schedule and I'll work around it. A voice mod that converts your voice to Morse code. That would be amazing. Make your chibi voice as deep as possible. Okay, that is comedy gold. That is actually hilarious. How are you doing today? I am doing pretty good. I've been working on this animation a little bit off stream. And it took me a little while. Like, I keep going through these phases. I think it was like Monday or either Monday or Tuesday. I was like locked in. I was like so hyped to animate, and I just animated for hours, and I was having so much fun. And then the next day, I like sat in front of my tablet, and I was like, I can't be bothered. It's like so much work. I don't want to do this anymore. And now it's like kind of like getting back to the locked in phase. And I really don't know why I have those on and off days. Yesterday I was like really struggling to focus. My frickin' brain was just like thinking about anything and everything else other than animating. Why is your VTuber model so cute? Because the artist Saku Kitty has the most adorable art style in the entire universe. Remember the art stuff video when you did a yap about this? Dude, to be completely honest, I barely remember my own videos. Is that something I said in that video? Like, about having those, like, motivational bursts? I don't remember. Oop. But yeah, I was going to do some VTuber stuff today. But to be honest, this video that I'm animating right now, it's kind of like weighing on my mind a bit. Like, I've been working on it for too long. I really need to get another YouTube video out. So I kind of just want to like focus a bit more on this video, and then when it's done, I'll start doing some more interesting streams, I guess. Just need to get it out of my brain because it's bothering me. This is what happens when I make an animation over a minute long. This one's probably gonna be about 2 minutes. Animation, a motivation to art comes back when I'm trying to sleep. Oh yeah, you're right. I remember now. Can't wait to see this video in 11 months. Well, hopefully it's gonna be done, like... I haven't set a proper deadline for it because I'm kind of scared to. But it's definitely gonna be done before the end of the month. Hopefully somewhere around the middle of the month, so like... in a week or two it should be done. Hopefully. But I'm trying to like focus on getting all the keyframes done first, rather than animating each scene one by one. That's helped a lot to make the project feel less freaking, you know, intense. And I think that's a little bit easier for streaming as well. Because the keyframes are the parts that I really have to like think about. But if I already thought about them and decided on them off stream, then I can just do the boring stuff on stream. I'll have to keep like pausing for 20 minutes to think about stuff. Your favorite Mario character? Who is my favorite Mario character? Probably like Dry Bones. Bowser's cool too, kind of a boring answer I guess, but... Whoa, okay. Why is it not Luigi? Okay, Luigi is up there. He's definitely like top 10, maybe top 5. But I'm more into the non-human characters, to be honest. Luigi's great though. That's true. That's very important information to know.
Sup bro, how are you?
Alex, what the heck? Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. I hope you do well, dude. You absolute hecking legend. Like, you are such a legend that Chip actually started working for once and actually read out the messages he's supposed to. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. I am doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah, I was animating this scene on the last stream, and I said I was gonna finish it off stream. And I didn't. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I did say that a second ago. It's kind of hot, so I might have to go and like grab a fan or something in a bit. Yeah. Other than that, freaking I'm pretty hyped to get this animation done. I feel like I'm like finally getting past that stage where it feels like I'll be working on this for the next 2 years. And I'm really hyped to get it done because I think it's well, first of all, it's been a while since I've done like a proper like a pretty big animated project, I guess. I mean, it's like 2 minutes long. I know that's not very like, it doesn't sound very big. But most of my animations lately have been pretty simple, like 30 seconds long. So, and this is like it's another like story animation. Well, yeah, an animation with a story in it. I'm very hyped to get it done. I can't wait to see what you guys think of it. A little on the abstract side, I will say that. And I do worry that it's a little bit too abstract to the point where the story is so nonsensical that it's like hard to watch or something. But maybe I'm just overthinking things. Yeah. Hello, subscribed over on YouTube. Didn't know you streamed though. Well, welcome in. I appreciate you checking out my stream. Have you checked your YouTube analytics? Want to know what countries watch you the most? It's, well, US is the biggest one, of course. I think UK is second. Well, it kind of depends on what kind of content I released recently, because whenever I make a video related to Germany in any way, I get a huge boost of German viewers. So sometimes Germany's the third most viewed country, actually. And other than that, there's like Canada, and I think for my streaming channel in particular, Brazil is pretty high up there, surprisingly. Kind of interesting. Summer is annoying. Very true. I really don't mind if the temperature's like around 20 to 25. That's nice temperature. But if it's higher than that, I kind of die. So like, you know. At least one Australian viewer here. Yeah. Hell yeah. I noticed sometimes I check Twitch before I start streaming. And almost every stream I happen to check out is usually in Australian. Because it's, I guess, it's like, like 12 AM in Australia right now, right? Oh, Australia has multiple time zones, right? I think I'm gonna do this frame slightly differently, actually. (11:21 PM) for me. I see. Yeah, that makes sense that most Australian streamers would start around like 9 PM for them. I'd love to go to Australia one day though. Seems fun.
Update to Cody does furry con. Went okay-ish. I only cried once. Well, more than once. But I still had fun.
I don't know if that was good or bad crying. Either way, that sounds great. Thank you for the dono, Cody. Really appreciate it. Glad to know it went pretty well. Still never been to one myself. Thank you for the dono, Shodan. Appreciate it. Webcomic reading stream, maybe. Maybe? I mean... I don't know. It's something I've thought about, but also, like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But... I think calling it become adorable is misleading when that's your default state of being. Don't say that. I'm the epitome of masculinity, okay? I'm like the furthest thing from adorable you can think of. You look in the dictionary, you look up adorable, and all it says is not Aaron. Yeah, I can imagine streaming a point-and-click game would be pretty cool. It's like the kind of game that's pretty nice because you can read chat still, like at your own pace. I've been meaning to get back into Rain World. That was supposed to be yesterday, but I didn't get the chance to stream yesterday. So it'll be next week, I guess. I love that game, don't get me wrong. But one thing that makes it a bit difficult with streaming is that I kinda have to pay attention to playing the game. And I can only really read chat when I die. Or if something is nothing particularly intense is happening in the game at the current moment. One can be both? Okay, that is an excellent point, I'll give you that. Since when do you do Rain World? I started playing it in like March, I think. Started streaming it. It's very cool. I've just struggled to play it consistently. It's mainly because when I like right now I haven't uploaded on YouTube for a while. I kind of need to, and I need to finish this animation, so I'm kind of like prioritizing that kind of stuff. But I do want to get back into it. Will you ever do a collab? Dude, I'm very open to collabs, honestly. I just struggle to think of good ideas for them, to be completely honest. I've also never done like a live streaming collab, and I don't even know how those work. But yeah, I would be super up for that. I've been kind of playing with the idea for a while of doing like a charity thing at some point, like just like a week of the year where I do like streams for charity and art for charity and stuff like that. And that would definitely be a really good opportunity to do some collabs. I wanted to do it last year actually, but that year was just so freaking hectic for me. You play Apex? I've never played Apex. What kind of game is it? Like a... Is it like a third-person shooter? I don't play a lot of video games. I don't have a lot of time for them. Do you want to know? You want to know what my day was like yesterday? I animated this video whilst trying really hard not to get distracted every 5 minutes. And then I was done. I did some washing. I made food. I ate the food. I watched 4 episodes of Fire Force with my partner. And then I animated for the rest of the day. Not even this. It was an animation for fun in my free time. That has nothing to do with my YouTube channel at all. And I spent the entire rest of the day animating that. No, actually, I played Nikkei for like 30 minutes. That's the only game I have time to play nowadays. Dude, I hate it. All of my hobbies are just so time consuming. I only ever have time for like 1 per day. And lately I'm on a real like animation kick. I feel like my animation skills have improved a lot lately, and it's been really motivating me to animate more. It's just so freaking satisfying when you like come up with a new technique, you try something new, and then you watch the final product and it's really like satisfying. Yeah. It's I don't want to jinx it or anything, but it's a miracle that I don't have tinnitus. Not tinnitus, tinnitus is the beeping in your ear thing. Carpal tunnel, that's what I wanted to say. Or tendinitis. I don't know, when I joked about living and breathing animation earlier, that was like not even a joke. My bookshelf is full of books that I haven't read. My Steam library is full of games that I've never played. My other shelf is full of Switch games that I've started and never finished. My life is a mess. Have tinnitus. Yeah, same. Oh, mine is like really annoying though. It's like... Yeah, I know I should probably like get it checked out because most tinnitus is not like that. But mine like changes in volume. It's not like a constant sound, which makes it really annoying. I also got it pretty recently as well, I think like last year. That's like 99% of Steam users. Honestly, true. That is fair. Can I do something evil? Of course you can. As the permitter of all things evil, go ahead. How's the boy doing today? The boy is doing good. I'm doing animation, and I really like how it's turning out so far, and I'm hyped to upload it. Yo, that is not that is the opposite of evil, Vanta. Merry Christmas or something. Well, thank you very much for that. Thank you for the gifted membership. And enjoy the frickin' emotes and stuff, random boy. Thank you, dude. You're an absolute legend. I really appreciate it. It's been a while since I got a gifted membership on YouTube, actually. That's very nice. That was quite evil of you, I have to admit. Yeah, I don't even know how I got tinnitus, because I really don't listen to music or anything really loud or anything like that. I don't remember a certain point where something was really loud in my ears. It also didn't develop slowly, it was just there suddenly. Kinda weird. Like, if my partner uses this PC that I'm using right now, and I use it the next day, I have to frickin' like they listen to audio so frickin' loudly. I put the headphones on and I get jump scared. I have to turn it down like half the amount. Kind of like weirdly sensitive to loud noises. Finally made it to the stream. Well, welcome in. I regret to inform you, I don't usually stream on Thursdays. So I'm usually a Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of guy. But sometimes things happen. And instead of cancelling the stream completely, I do a little bit of rescheduling. Really love your voice, thank you, I really appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. Meow. Thank you, Reed, I really appreciate the dono. What would happen if I gift memberships with my country's money? Shall I test it?
What would happen if I give memberships with my country money?
Okay,
Shall I
Chip.
test it?
Is that how you're gonna be? Alright. I mean... I don't know. I don't know how it works. Yeah, like it shouldn't be any different than usual, than more common currencies, right? "10 memberships, Reed, what the heck?" Thank you, I really appreciate it. I hope everyone who yoinked one of those enjoys it. Please feel free to spam the emotes in chat for a short amount of time. Thank you, dude, I really appreciate it. Man, you guys are too nice to me. Just joined, what's happening? Not much. People being very nice to me. I'm animating. It's very intense, you know, like this stream is not for the faint of heart. There's so much intensity going on right now. Like I've drawn like 50 lines already, which is wild. It is so epic and intense that chat is like constantly freaking out. Guess what? You're a legend. Amazing gameplay, thank you. I'm like, I'm actually aiming to be in the national esports team for Clip Studio Paint X. So, my gameplay skills might be pretty impressive to you, but there's actually a pretty high bar of entry. Like, so many players are just so good. That's why I practice so much, you know. Gotta get good. But, bro. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Bro, the frickin' YouTube chat's gonna be full of green by the end of this. Oops, what do you mean, oops? Thank you, you hacking legend. And thank you also, Calchidon, for the dono. I really appreciate it. Hello from Ausland, Australia. Ah, Appreciate it, dude. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well. When someone says "ah," I'm just like, wow, that is so cool. Every time I have a really nice stream, I have to think about the time before I started streaming, where I was like, should I stream? I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Do you think you'll change your avatar, or do you think you'll keep it the same? Well. I may or may not be planning to eventually have like a million different avatars. How do you prefer to be called, by the way? I don't mind anything. I do have to say, being called chipflake sounds a bit weird, like it feels too like formal. It doesn't bother me like, it doesn't like bother me, so like don't feel bad if you ever call me that. But I do prefer Chip, Aaron, or Aari, or Socks. I mean, Socks is technically the character name, but I don't mind being called that either. Mr. Flake it is. I mean, sure, why not? How many have you got so far? Well, 2 if you count the chibi version as a different, well, not a different character, but a different avatar. And I'm working on a Chip the Cat one slowly. Once I've done that one, I'm gonna do a vote for what the next avatar should be from all of my characters. That's gonna be interesting. I really don't know what to expect. Let me jump scare you with proper honorifics and stuff. Non-binary character name. That was completely unintentional, by the way. I'm not even non-binary. I think I talked about that on the last stream actually. But the character name Socks, it doesn't have any, it's not like particularly creative or anything. I literally just made this character. This is how I name characters, by the way. I made the character design and everything. I was like, yes, I'm very happy with this. I love it. Oh crap, you need a name. Frickin', I don't know, Socks. It was like the first name that came into my head. Yeah. I also kind of like naming like anthropomorphic characters, giving them names that are not just like human names. Even though literally all my other sodas have human names. Just ignore that. Is your favorite music a chip tune? That would as hilarious as that would be. Nah. I like chiptune music a lot, but I don't really like go out of my way to listen to it, I would say. Love your videos. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Chip once said calling him Chipflake is like calling him his full IRL name. I think that's a nice description. Yeah, it's kind of like calling me like first name, last name. That's what it feels like.
Socks or Chip? Who will win in a fight?
Oh, that is an excellent question. I mean, let's be real though. Silly little skunk-cat versus multidimensional being of unimaginable power. I think we know who the winner would be. Either way, thank you, Cody. Really appreciate it. You hacking legend. Hope you're doing well, by the way. I don't know if I asked that before, but hope you're doing very epic and nice at the same time. My character's name is literally Chalk. Chalk is a really cool name, actually. That's a nice name. I do like those, I like names that are just noun. Oh, now that I think about it, my protege soda is called Radio. That's a guy who doesn't have a human name. Betting a $5 on socks. Rip that $5. But yeah, I guess I don't know why it feels weird to be called chipflake. I guess.
Chip, you've changed your art style again. How many times have you changed it now?
Listen. Okay, I don't know if you're talking about this art style on the screen or the avatar. But if you're talking about the avatar, listen, I didn't draw this one, okay? This was drawn by Saku Kitty, amazing artist by the way, very adorable art style that I love. But this is not my art style, okay? I'm gonna name my child Radio to prove you wrong. No. How dare you? And they grow up and they're like, mother, father, why am I named Radio? Well, child. You see, there was once an artist, streamer, animator. Didn't know you have a protege, where can I see it? Well, wait, let me just... in my description, there's a link. In the credits section, there's like fan art from the intro and outro can be found here. That's a link to my Toy House page, which is where I keep all of my art for all of my characters. Well, I say all of my characters, honestly, a bunch of them are missing from there because I can never find the time to update it. But you can find my protege sorta on there if you're interested. And one day I'm gonna have a VTuber model of them. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I don't know. I just like... I guess I just like change. I like changing things. I don't like having to stick to this to like one thing forever. And I feel like that kind of applies to a lot of things in my life as well. Not just the art style. Oh yeah, I forgot to finish my sentence from earlier. I guess I've always kind of seen the name chipflake as like the... I don't want to say brand because that sounds really corporate. Like the channel name. Like the channel is called chipflake, the character is called Chip. That's how I've always seen it personally. That's why it feels kind of weird to be called chipflake, like when you're referring to me as a person. Not that it bothers me that much, by the way. Like, don't feel bad if you call me that. It's Chip from Chipflake. Yo, thank you for the sub, VH25876. Wonderful username, by the way. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes. Should I have my model change when people sub as well? Or would that be too much? Sir Chippington the Third? Hey, don't dox me, okay? Okay, that's one too many times I've seen people say that the alerts give them a heart attack, so I'm gonna turn them down a bit. By 1 decibel. Every time somebody says the alerts give them a heart attack, I'll turn it down by 1 decibel until we reach a good setting. Yo, is that Chip from Chipflake? What, where? Thank you for the dodo, I really appreciate it, Culture Dog. Hacking legend. New idea, avatar changes every time Ara says ah. Okay, that would just be like that would be too much. Imagine if it would activate every time there's an ah in a word that I say as well. Yo, freaking 25 months though. That's some dedication. I can't believe I've been streaming for over 25 months now as well. That's really strange to think about. Anyway, Buddy Who said, relaxing Chip live stream noises in the background for my totally, definitely also very relaxing Rainworld gameplay. Yeah, absolutely. Rainworld is like the most relaxing game you could ever play. You can watch my past live streams on it for some evidence of that. I'm always feeling extremely relaxed when I play Rainworld. But yeah, I have a lot of OCs. I really enjoy making them. And I guess when it comes to making a lot of like sonas that represent me, I just kind of keep coming up with more like new ideas new ways to represent myself, I guess, that I like vibe with. I think it's pretty cool when somebody has just one character and they've had that character for years and they really vibe with that character and that's like their only character. I don't know, I guess I just find it way more fun to think of different ways I could represent myself, you know. Ah. Oh my gosh, is that a citrus? What the heck? More making magnificent mammals move? Marvelous. So true. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. I gotta pay a bit more attention. You're cute, accept the compliment. What if I don't accept it? What then? Beep boop beep boop beep boop 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 boop. Any collabs coming? I wish. Someone asked a similar question like 30 minutes ago probably. I definitely have nothing against doing collabs. I think it would be really fun to do more collabs. I mean, I don't really get a lot of collab offers, to be honest. I think a lot of people have the same issue as me where they want to do it, but they don't have an idea. Yeah. 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 Thank you for the dodo culture.
Greetings,
really
Sir Chipacious.
appreciate
Aaron,
it.
Fake Aureus Soxorius. The 7, how's your day been?
You gotta stop doxing me, dude. Don't tell everyone my full real name. Hello? Anyway, thank you, I really appreciate it. My day's been pretty good so far. I can't believe it's been an hour already and I've only done like 3 frames. That's so cool. I'm like doing this frame right now and I watch this back and it's like there's way too many frames. I'm breaking my own rules of trying to use as few frames as possible. Yeah, I love how Chip has just woken up now and he's actually reading out the messages. I don't know what I did different, but yeah. Wow. When did you decide to become a skunk? I think I made this character in 2021. The thing is, I like skunks. I've loved them for a while. I think they're freaking adorable. And I wanted a skunk for soda for a while. So I just made one day. How are you doing? Pretty good. Thank you for asking. I just wanted to ask, as someone who really wants to be an animator in the future, is it risky to pursue it? To be completely honest, I have never like worked in the industry or anything like that, so I don't think I'm the best person to ask for advice on that. Unfortunately. Oh, this is wrong. I think with most art-related jobs, it's always going to be risky. Unfortunately. But it's usually just kind of a case of like, is your passion enough to oh, this is wrong as well. Oopsie. Is your passion enough to where it overrides the risk? Not sure if you read my message or not because my internet was dying. I have to say, I don't recognize your username, so I think it didn't go through. Oh wait, you asked about the Raymond thing? I don't know what UB art means, to be honest. That's why I didn't answer it. I'm sorry. Also, that emote is adorable, Build a Doge. Frickin' adorable. I've been thinking, I really wanna, cause I started doing those wiggle icons on like as commissions, and they've been really fun. I really want to do like I want to do like more animation related commissions. I was thinking of doing like a dance, some kind of dance, YCH. That'll be fun. What if I make the ear go down? That might look interesting. What does YCH mean? YCH is your character here. So it's like I would animate just like a generic character doing a dance and be like, hey, if you throw money at me, I will turn this into your character. But yeah, when it comes to animation and like as like an independent animator who does like commissions and stuff, I think you have a pretty decent shot of doing well with that because there's not that many animators do it. There's less competition compared to illustration. But yeah, with most jobs, art related stuff, there's always gonna be a risk, unfortunately. But I do think specifically getting into animation rather than solely illustration would probably give you better chances because there's less competition, either in the industry or independently, you know. If you have like a niche that you're particularly good at, then you tend to have a better shot at getting jobs and such. I believe. But once again, I've never worked in the industry, so don't only take advice from me about that, okay? And yes, it is still very competitive. I did not mean to imply that it wasn't. Just woke up and saw you streaming. Well, welcome in. Good morning. Or afternoon, or night, depending on when you wake up. Did my fan art get to you? I believe it did. I just struggle to, I'm struggling to keep up with my emails currently. I apologize. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Don't know why it took me an entire hour, but... Which chat are you reading? I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand that I read both chats. It's not that hard. Okay, this next scene is an interesting one. What are you eating? That is my metal straw hitting the glass. I'm not eating anything. Otherwise you would hear a inconspicuous foot. You're alive? I am indeed. That's awesome. Have you been well? I have been well. Thank you for asking. I just really want to get this animation done. 'Cause I really struggled to spend way too long on one project. Chip ASMR when... Unironically, people keep asking me for that. And I always say, I don't think I would be very good at it because I don't understand the appeal of ASMR really, so I don't think I would be able to, like, portray it well enough. I guess. I have thought about just doing, like, I guess podcast style content where I just kind of like ramble about stuff in a relaxing way, of course. Yeah, I've talked about it on stream a couple times about the concept of kind of like playing a character when I do that. But I worry a little bit about people taking it too far, if you know what I mean. And like getting to if I'm like POV or your best friend is rambling to you about hyperfixations. And I don't know if people would get too like, what's the word? The word everyone uses. Not hyper, social something. You know when they forget that you're just that you're essentially a stranger and they think you're like actually their best friend. What is that called again? Parasocial. Yeah. I mean, you're right that people would take it too far anyway, but I don't know if it's a good idea to like encourage that. Thank you for the resub, by the way, Nebula. Hope you do well, dude. Hope you're having a good day. People watching on Twitch should go follow Nebula Aurora, by the way. Just for no particular reason. It's my birthday today. Yo, happy birthday, Adam the Idiot. Thank you for choosing a moment out of your special day to come and say hi. I appreciate it. No, you... Well, I think the people who are here are already following me, so... It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. Got all my work done today, so I got tomorrow off. Nice. That's epic. Also, don't call me cute, because I'll probably, like, explode. Just saying. How freaking dare you? Gonna ban you all. Drawing backgrounds for animation is more fun than the actual animation. Bro, I wish that were me. I freaking hate drawing backgrounds, to be honest. There's like several points in this video, this like exact video, where I'm just procrastinating on drawing the backgrounds. I hate it. I'll probably hire a background artist one day. Emojis are so cute. Thank you, I really appreciate it. The new socks ones were made by Saku Kitty. Link in description. What inspired you to start animation / drawing? I was a small child. someone put a crayon in my hand and I was like, yo, what? I can just make whatever I want with this? What the heck? I was very young when I started drawing. Like 6 or something. And I just never stopped. As for animation, I remember I've always loved cartoons. And at one point, I discovered YouTube and I would watch like Smosh and stuff like that. And eventually, somehow, I stumbled upon animation memes, which is a genre of content where fellow 11-year-olds would make little animations of their characters dancing to music, and everyone would make their own version of it. And that was the turning point for me, because that was the point where I realized that I can make those things too. Because up until that point, I only ever saw animation, and honestly digital art in general, as like a thing that like only adults can do when they work in like a big studio and stuff. And seeing fellow 11-year-olds making really bad basically slideshows, animations with MS Paint, which was a program I also had on my PC. I was like, wait a second, I can do this too, and that's how I got into it. That inspired me to animate. It's all because of the animation meme community. I think the first one I found was a channel called Webkin's Lid. And I rediscovered them pretty recently actually, like a couple of years ago. I don't remember their new username off the top of my head, I'm sorry. But the wildest thing to me was finding out that they're actually younger than me. Because, I don't know, as a kid, I didn't realize that literally everyone else was also 11. I thought I was the only 11-year-old, and everyone else was like teenagers. And I think, yeah, I think they're like 1 or 2 years younger than me, actually, which was such a weird realization. Chip, it's been years since I've seen you. Well, welcome in. I still exist. I actually never stopped making content. Meow, thank you for the dono, Reed. I really appreciate it.
Animation memes were my first encounter with the furry community. Now I get PTSD when I hear those songs like the Pepito meme.
PTSD? Nah, that's like nostalgic as hell for me. That's really funny that was like first for you as well. I'm trying to play the animation, but it's loading for a long time. Yeah, it's funny because even though that stuff was like technically furry stuff, I didn't get into the fandom like until way later. I don't need this frame actually. How old are you? I am actually currently 26. Can you guys believe that I started my channel when I was 19? Imagine being 19, what the heck? MLP was probably part of how you got into the furry fandom, wasn't it? Funnily enough, technically, yeah. But for a long time, I was really like, I had that stupid opinion of like furries being cringe, so I didn't want to really associate with the fandom, even though I was like a furry in literally every way. Even had personas and everything. And when the MLP fandom started to kind of like die down, I wanted a new fandom to be part of, and I was like, yo, so like actually furries are actually not that weird, especially compared to bronies. And I finally accepted my fate. And that was in like 2017. 26 crew, hell yeah. Also welcome in, Psyche. And Karma, welcome in as well, dude. Yeah, imagine animating, so weird. Imagine being 26. I know, right? What the heck? So weird. You're the first furry I followed, and in the beginning I didn't know you were in the furry fandom somehow. I mean... it's possible to, like, have an anthropomorphic character and not be part of the fandom. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you remember Katsune as well. They're a good example of that. Someone who doesn't consider themselves a furry, but has a anthropomorphic cat as a sona they use to represent themselves. And I specifically designed Chip and my character and, like, my content to be not too furry, you know? Even though I was a furry the whole time, it was not, like, something that was, like, an important part of my content, you know? Oh, bro is lagging. I'm gonna save. Friendly reminder to hit Control S if you're working on something right now. Yeah, now I'm just now I'm just embracing the weirdness. I am the weird cat after all. Realized only when you started using this avatar in your videos? Are you sure you didn't realize it the one time when I literally was like, by the way guys, I'm a furry? You know, the Am I a Boy or a Girl video? There's an entire section dedicated to furries. I'm pretty sure that's probably when you realized. Unless you didn't see that video, which is fair, not everyone sees every single video I make. How's drawing? It is okay. I feel like my pace is a little bit too slow, but other than that, it's going well. Animated to furry pipeline is real. True. It's just so much more fun to animate like animal characters with human characteristics. than it is to animate humans or regular animals. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna have to start banning people for speaking over trans people. I'm sorry. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. Like this concept of like being born X and wanting to be Y is so outdated. Like, it's okay. I'm not like super upset or anything. It's just a bit frustrating when like people who aren't trans start trying to explain stuff, and it's like you're like sort of right, but not really. It's a little bit frustrating. Thank you for becoming a member, by the way, Gobby. Again. Hope you're doing well, dude. Yeah, cause like sorry, throat. I'd say you definitely will find trans people who feel that they were born one way and now they are the other thing. That's true. But I'd say for the majority of us, it's more like we were always the gender that we are now, you know? And like the concept of like being born a boy or a girl is just, you know, it's just a label that a doctor gives you, right? If that makes sense. And I'd also say like it's generally like not necessarily rude, but a little bit like insensitive, I guess, to ask people like what were you born as, what were you assigned at birth, whatever. Not everyone like minds being open about that stuff, but it's still a bit like, you know, why does it matter, you know? Like, do you ask everyone that, you know, or is it only trans people? It's kind of like othering us, if that makes sense. But again, personally, I'm not like upset or anything. I don't mind talking about that stuff, and I like educating people personally. Thank you for the dono, by the way, Lidolk. I really appreciate it. Hello from Switzerland, yo. I really want to go to Switzerland one day. Also, everyone I've ever met from Switzerland is like super nice. Also, don't judge my in-betweens too much. I know they look weird, but you see it for such a small amount of time that it doesn't matter, okay? Okay, okay, okay. I'm not happy with this frame. It looks stupid. It looks dumb. I'm gonna redo it. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break to refill my drink. I will be right back. Do not forget, very important, app. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. Welcome back. Welcome back, B. How is it going? I got more cola. I don't know if that's a good idea because I might have a caffeine overdose. A little bit. Just a little bit. Ah, oh my god. Thank you for reminding me. Pepsi, it is okay. I apologize in advance, but it's actually not Pepsi for once. It is Coca-Cola. To be honest, Pepsi's gotten so expensive. So I only ever really get it if it's on sale nowadays. But I do usually prefer Pepsi, actually. Chip law, very interesting law. You actually overdose on caffeine? Probably. I do sometimes. Did I post on Blue Sky that I'm streaming? Yeah, I did. Okay. Imagine using Blue Sky. What the heck? Yeah, if you didn't know that already, I'm on Blue Sky. It's like a Twitter alternative, considering how much worse Twitter is getting day by day. I'm like trying to be more active on there now. Blue Sky kinda died. I disagree. It's still pretty active. My feed's still pretty active. I'm just using both at this point. VidCon's still a thing. Like, do people still go to them? I think people still go to the VidCon in the US. But to be honest, I don't hear that much about them anymore. Now that the, like, storytime animation community kind of died down, I'm not, like, itching to go to VidCon anymore. I genuinely don't know anybody who's going, like, anyone who I'd consider a friend. About Instagram, yeah, I'm trying to use Instagram more as well, but I'm kind of bad at it. I'm not that good with, like, image-based platforms, I guess. I don't know why. I should just repost the commissions I've been doing lately. I've been meaning to set, like, a day within my schedule that I dedicate to like, keeping my social media updated. I'm a bad influencer. Terrible at my job. Yeah, I even have a Tumblr, and that's even more dead. Do you have a job, or are you full-time doing comms? So actually, commissions are just kind of like an extra bit of change for me. I'm doing more of them lately because I haven't been able to upload very much on YouTube lately, so let's just say I'm earning pittance through YouTube lately. So yeah, my income is a mixture of YouTube, streaming, commissions, and merch. And going to conventions and selling stuff there is something that is probably gonna become a regular thing now. I'm just kind of struggling to find events to go to be honest. Yeah, I've heard Posty Burp is good too. I don't know, I'm just kind of weird. and I want my posts on each platform to be like a little bit individual. Unique, I guess. Yo, thank you for the dodo, Matthew. Hacking legend. I'm gonna give Chip a second to think about if he's gonna read that out. Don't think so. I'll be leaving my Pacific Islands to visit Europe early next year. Would you or any of the Europeans in chat have any recommendations of places / events to visit or things to do? Okay, so I'm like, you know how big Europe is, right? Like, are you gonna go to like every country or just like one or just like a handful? Like, what kind of Europe are we talking here? Because that really like affects the recommendations. There's a lot of really cool countries in Europe, but I'm not gonna like. Speaking of Europe, have you ever been to Poland? I have been to Poland, and it was pretty cool actually. I can recommend Poland. It's a cool place to visit. Has very good food. And I could also recommend the Netherlands. Netherlands is also a really cool country. Those two countries, though, are like really far apart. I don't know if you're gonna like go to both of them. Probably all around England and Germany mostly, but France, Italy, and Spain will be likely. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Freaking like Europe tour? Hell yeah. Well, I've never been to Italy and Spain, unfortunately. But I have been to France, but I haven't been there for more than like a couple hours, so I can't really recommend much in there. Yeah, England is cool. Scotland is a very pretty country if you manage to make it all the way up there. Scotland was my favorite part of the road trip we did recently. It's just super pretty up there. I'm trying to think what were the coolest places of the UK. There's a lot of really cool coastal cities in the UK. Also, if you want to go to, if you have any big cities on your agenda, I like Manchester a lot. Manchester is kind of like it's a huge city, of course, very busy and stuff, but it's like not as like intense as London, I would say. In my opinion, it's a bit more like of an interesting place to visit than London. Weather in Europe is randomly generated, so consider that. Very true. Yeah, dude, pierogi is like actually god tier food. But I was really surprised just by how much like really nice fast food places Poland has compared to Germany, or at least where I live in Germany. Like they had freaking I went to I don't know how to pronounce it, Wrocław. They got like freaking like Popeyes. They had so much really interesting stuff at KFC. And they just had like a bunch of like really interesting fast food places. Yeah, yeah, I was surprised by that too. Like, I don't know why, but Germany just doesn't have, like, it doesn't have, like, any of those, like, American fast food chains, unless you count, like, Burger King and McDonald's. Maybe in Berlin, I don't know, I've never been there, but... It's a desert for epic fast food over here. Are Popeyes in the UK any good? In Canada got sick last time I was at one. I'm really sorry to hear that. I've never been sick from a UK Popeyes. It was very good as well. Very tasty. This boy needs some more in-betweens. Also notice you rarely draw circles like most professional animators do. I kinda do, but also, if you'll notice while I'm streaming my animation process, I just straight up skip a bunch of steps. Like, you probably noticed, like, I don't even have an animatic in the background, it's just kinda like a rough storyboard. That's kinda the only way I'm able to upload so frequently, to be honest. And I didn't have the chance to visit any other cities in Poland, unfortunately. I definitely want to go again one day. It's just very far from where I am. I'm like right on the Dutch border. Which is like, you know, like you got like Germany, and then the Netherlands is like here, and Poland is like on this side, so it's like, I gotta go like across the entirety of Germany. I just drew a potato. I gotta go across the entirety of Germany just to get to Poland, unfortunately. Makes it a bit difficult. There's a wolf spider in my room. Oh, that sounds adorable. Hortat, you considered using Blender to do your backgrounds. What do you mean by that? Like, drawing them in Blender or making like 3D ones? I don't understand. What the heck is a wolf spider? I don't know, but it sounds adorable. Yeah, it's like a massive, like, spider, right? I like spiders. Spider. That is a bit too much movement though. Bring it in a little bit. 3D modeling your backgrounds as sets or blackouts and drawing over them. That sounds like a lot of work. Cause I would have to like learn how to use Blender as well. I think that's how a lot of people do it though, actually. Like using 3D as a base and like kind of just trace over it to add details. All spiders look actually adorable. See, what did I say? What did I say? Yo, you have a tarantula, bro. That's amazing. Yeah, spiders are just friendly leggy boys. Like, I don't understand why people don't like them. $2D just seems easier. I'm so afraid of 3D, but at some point, I guess I'll check it out. That's like my opinion on it. I have done a little bit of 3D. I've made a couple of sculpts on the Nomad Sculpt. And it's like fun and also difficult at the same time. It's really hard to like get past that point where you're like still learning a program, so it's like still a little bit like clunky to use. And things just take like 20 times longer than they should. Getting past that point is kind of a pain. Betsy is the most adorable spider name I've ever heard. I was also like joking about not understanding why people don't like them, by the way. I like don't worry, I fully understand that it's a very common phobia. And that nobody chooses to be afraid of them. It was only a yolk. I mean, this is coming from the same person who gets freaked out when it's dead. Like live spiders, love them, very adorable. I can like trap them in a cup and throw them out, no problem. But if it's dead, I can't. I die internally. Don't know why. Just a weird thing I have. It is good, but it needs to be a bit slower, like on the up. Just a little bit. Maybe like one more ease in frame. Opinion about 48 FPS to 60 FPS animation. Pretty difficult to make when it's not 3D models, right? Well, I've never personally tried making an animation, a frame-by-frame animation more than 30 FPS. Yeah, I don't think it looks good, so it's like especially not worth the amount of time that would take, in my opinion. I mean, you can probably tell that my animations are kind of like a bit choppy. It's both a combination of efficiency to finish quicker, and also I just prefer that look. 1 FPS animation. It's not a slideshow, it's my art style. Yeah, I really don't know why, like, insect corpses freak me out so much. I get like a flight response when I see them. Maybe I was a bug in my previous life. I still have like my fear response. Hey man, chat's going pretty fast right now, and I'm also animating at the same time. Please, like, don't be rude about me missing messages. Don't be a meanie. I'm not that good at multitasking. Okay, wait, I almost forgot. I forget the hair on the neck, like, so often. You'd think I would not forget with how often I've drawn this character. Okay, let's see this. Yeah. The way I picture it in my head is this like final part of the animation is really slow. Maybe even slower. Maybe this part should be a bit slower as well, actually. Because he's trying to be a sneaky boy. Just clone yourself so you could do both at once? I wish. Okay, I'm gonna stop, like, hyper-focusing on this one section. Gonna follow my own advice and just accept it the way it is, and I can come back and change it later if I change my mind. What's the animation about? I don't explain what the animation is about, because if I did, I would have to explain it every 5 minutes for new people coming in. I also like to be mysterious. So, you're just gonna have to, like, pick up context clues from what you're watching. How does one decide the price for commissions? That is a good question. I think it's like a combination of... I mean, I think the main thing is you want to think about, like, what do you want out of your commissions? Like, do you want to be able to afford rent, for example? Or do you just want, like, a bit of like change in exchange for some like experience. Because I think it's okay to charge a bit less if you just if you're still kind of like a beginner, and the experience of like having characters to practice on, or like have stuff to add to your portfolio is like worth it to charge a bit less. But if you're not in that position, please try to value your work. And typically you base it on how long it takes you to make. The thing is, you don't want to just time how long it takes to make a piece and then charge like minimum wage per hour. Because you're not gonna be making art for like 8 hours a day every weekday. There's gonna be times where you have to like do like email correspondence, like talking to your clients, even like working on other things to like add to your portfolio and stuff like that. So you should charge more to account for that. And also remember that if you're making an example piece for a type of commission you want to offer, it's gonna be the example piece you make, you're gonna make that faster than if you do the same thing with someone else's character. So add a little bit of extra time for that. Hope that helps. I mean, I know that the title, like the rough title of the video is in the here at the top of the screen, but it doesn't really explain much, does it? What I can tell from this stream, Socks is going to assassinate Chip because he's terrible at karaoke. How did you guess that? That was like perfect. Perfect explanation. Cute cat, no you. Love that art style. Me too, thank you. I like it too. Also, this is not Chip. Just saying. I return to refusing to elaborate. Master Gaming, thank you so much. Yo, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that Chip isn't reading that out. I really want him to because I'd love to know how he reads out the emote.
Hugs greater than W less than.
There we go. Just have to give him a minute sometimes. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Hacking legend. Also, when is the video coming out? I'm aiming to get it done either next week or the week after. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Was thinking of just timing how much time it takes me to make something, but I take too many breaks. Yeah, I get that. I mean, theoretically, you can just set like a stopwatch on your phone and just pause it whenever you take the break, or you just factor the breaks into it. Because technically, that's like, if that's part of your workflow that you need to take a break every so often, I think you deserve to be paid for that as well. Where can I find the music used for the streams? There's a list of artists in the description. Unfortunately, I don't have like a playlist I can give you because some of the songs are unreleased. If you look in the top right, top left, it says what song is playing right now, and if you find one that you really like, you can find that particular artist listed in the description. Komodo socks, yeah. I've been forcibly chibified. Yeah, I think a lot of artists, when they're considering what to charge for their commissions, they don't account for like the time it takes to communicate with the client and everything like that. I don't know why. That's pretty important. Especially if you're offering commissions where you, like, for example, make a sketch and then you send it to the client and you're like, how's this? And then they're like, oh, this is really good, but can you change this? Blah 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 blah. You should charge more for that. Hi Chip, hello, welcome in. Oh no, murder. Not quite. Not this time. Without spoiling anything. Are you a one-man army of your arts? What do you mean? You mean like I do all of the art process myself? Meow 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 meow. Why does time go by so fast when I stream? It's so weird. Ah. We do a little bit of time traveling. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. I am having fun. What do you think about musicals? Oh, hot take. I'm not really a musical fan. I don't get the hype. Oh, spoilers, spoilers. What do you think about muscles? Oh, is that what they meant? The musicals was just a typo, I see. Kinda, do you draw by yourself? Yeah, like most of my art, I do everything myself. When it comes to my videos, the only thing that I don't do is the audio, like sound effects and stuff. I tried doing that myself, but I can't get it to sound right. I don't know. I don't know how to like mix all of the sound effects and stuff together in a way where they sound like they belong together and it's not just a guy putting sound effects onto a timeline. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, I didn't really think that much about this scene, like, but now that I watch it like this, the fact that it just like splits into this frame with no in-between, I think it kind of works. Because it's such a like sudden movement. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it for now. How are you and your BF doing? Good. They recently turned 29. Bro is old. Just kidding. 29 is not old. In my humble opinion. Ship trying to get control again of the channel and speak. That is a good theory. Interesting theory. I might come back to this scene later because it's kind of complex and I don't know if I can be asked to try to figure that out while streaming. Oh, that's too many. Yeah, I'm really trying to make sure I don't like overdo the animations, my animations, because I feel like I have a really bad habit of just adding so many like unnecessary frames and stuff. And then the animation just feels too fluid to the point where it doesn't feel natural anymore. I also messed up the timing of my timeline, which is really cool. Love that for me. Wait, I can just do this. That's gonna push everything further. Yeah. How long does it take to finish one of these animations, color included? It's a bit hard for me to tell, to be honest. I do have the new Clip Studio update now, which can tell you how long the document, like how long you've been working on one specific document. But I don't know if it's going to work for this one because I started it with the old version. Because I have the information window open right now. You can't see it, but it says 10 hours, 14 minutes. That's definitely not the full amount of time though. Next time I make an animation, I'll let you know because I'll be able to track that from start to finish. Ah. You add the audio after, or do you just know where to animate? Personally, I prefer to just animate the entire thing, and then I give that to a sound designer and be like, please make good sound, thank. Like every time I've tried making like an animatic or just a rough idea, and then I ask someone to do the sound, or I do the sound myself, and then I go back to finish the animation, like the timing is all wrong, and I don't know. I know it's kind of unconventional to animate the whole thing first and then do the sound, but that's just how I personally prefer it. Yeah. You ever played D&D? I have played it a little bit. It's actually really fun. I like it a lot. Just, you know, very time consuming. Oh my gosh, guys, this is not Chip. You don't know your chipflake lore? Hello? Unbelievable. Slash lighthearted, by the way. Welcome back to Aaron Refuses to Elaborate. Hope you're having fun having none of your questions answered. Teehee. Does he have a name? Okay, so this character, like, I don't even remember when, but I started kind of like generally calling this character like Schnitzel or Schnitzflake. I'm not like that happy with that name though, but at the same time I can't really think of a name that I'm happy with. Can only think of pizza slices, seamless forehead details. Okay, I'm gonna add it to the lore that Schnitzflake loves pizza. What number of cups of tea are you on? 2. The clanging sound is my my metal straw in my glass of cola. Now that you mention it though, I do kinda want another cup of tea. Schnitzflake loves schnitzel pizza. Very valid, to be fair. Schnitzel on pizza is actually godlike. Miss Cola, I'm on a diet. No, you can just drink like 0 though, right? Or are you one of those people who doesn't like the sweetener they use? Personally, I can't drink regular cola anymore. Like, it tastes kind of gross to me, cola with sugar. And it leaves like a weird film in your mouth. It's kind of gross. Ever tried 0 sugar root beer? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what my opinion on root beer is yet. It's like kinda good, but still kinda weird. So I don't know how I would feel about the 0 sugar variant. To be honest though, it is hard to find good root beer over here. We usually only have like really cheap, not very authentic, I guess. It's hard to find like actual like American root beer. Thank you for the dodo, by the way, Sean. Really appreciate it. My hands are the size of God. Chip, probably. True. True story. Get really into eating candy when I drink fake sweet stuff. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. Who's your main in TF2? Dude, I played TF2 for like half an hour and I didn't get it, and then I quit. Like, try to get into TF2 as someone who had like 0 experience playing FPS games at the time was a mistake. Because it just throws you into a lobby with random people. It's not based on like how much experience you have in the game or not. So I just like dragged my entire team down and I was like, wow, this sucks, I'm not playing this. Sorry. Maybe I can try again when I have more practice playing Gunfire Reborn. Schnitzflake sounds cool. It does, and it's definitely an interesting and kind of funny name. I don't know, I guess I just feel like it doesn't make enough sense. Don't ask why I suddenly care about things making sense, but I don't know. I've tried a root beer float before, it was pretty nice. Play as medic because I think you'll do good as a medic. Doesn't the medic always get yelled at though? Like, even if they're doing good, they're doing a good job. If somebody dies slightly too often, they blame the medic. Isn't that a thing? Cut. Glad I get another opportunity to catch a stream. Hell yeah, welcome in. Ah. What? Should make a character called Shrimpflake. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll have a VTuber variant that's just Chip with a... It's like a... shrimp tail. Just got a crypto ad. Ew, that's disgusting. Should go without saying that I do not support that stuff. That being said, I believe YouTube is actually gonna finally start making it easier to actually moderate what kind of ads are playing on your stream, which is really cool. Because the way you could always do that, but it was a bit complicated to do. Well, not complicated, but the settings are a little bit hidden. I guess that's why I think I forgot to do them on this channel. I think that's my problem. But yeah, they're gonna change it so that you can actually do it within the YouTube studio now. Which is how it should have always been, in my opinion, but yeah. So yeah, I definitely don't want crypto ads on my streams. No, I want a schnitzel. Hello. I am streaming, don't say anything weird. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Wait, you're facing the wrong way. Can you face more towards me? Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yay. Yippee. Yeah, I always found it kind of funny in like a funny, weird kind of way that advertisers on YouTube have always had the choice of like what content their ads show up on, but it doesn't work the other way around. Like YouTubers have barely any control of what ads are showing on their content. That was always fun. Yo, thank you for the bits. I haven't thought about how to pronounce your name yet. Casper? Probably? I'm sorry it didn't show up on screen. It usually does, even if it's a small amount. I think I gotta mess with some settings for that. But how dare you call me cute? I'm gonna ban you now. /J, just in case that wasn't obvious enough. Wish cats were real. Same. chipflake stream on my birthday. Yo, happy birthday, Games. Congrats on aging. Wish Luigi was real? What do you mean? Luigi is real. What? All my non-Polish friends pronounce the C like S anyway. If you want to try to explain how to pronounce it, please go ahead. But yeah, I've always kind of struggled with Polish pronunciation. Certain letters that my mouth just doesn't know how to make at all. Oh no, no! Ah, my remote died. Give me a sec. I like fell apart. Nice. Certified moment. Yeah, my I have a remote for keyboard shortcuts. And it's kind of falling apart. Because whenever I'm not using the tablet, it's magnetic, so it just attaches to the side of the tablet. But whenever I'm not using the tablet, I put it upright and like to the side. But then I forget that the remote is attached with the magnet, and the magnet is not that strong, so it just falls off. And probably because of years of doing that, it's falling apart. But it still works, so it's okay. How is this looking? Okay, I think I can fix it. No, it's not the magnet that's the problem. It's always been... It's just not supposed to be, like, held upright like that. Like, the magnet in the remote itself is not that strong. It's not supposed to be that strong. What? Love it so far? Thank you, I appreciate it. Try to animate some days, but I can only make a ball bouncing. Hey, that is more than most people can do. You should be proud of that. You know what's weird? I don't know if I've ever animated a bouncing ball. Because I didn't start with the fundamentals, I just started making stuff that I felt like making. I have a cat IRL? I have two. That's nice. I don't have any pets, cause my partner's allergic to cats and dogs. So no catos for me, but it's okay because we travel a lot anyway, so... You know, I don't want to leave a cat on its own for that long, you know? It's not really fair on it. Good news, working on picking up a job editing for a guy. Ooh, good luck with that, dude. Hope it goes well. Saw a video while scrolling saying we scroll for 20 years of life, then immediately started drawing. What the heck? I don't like thinking about those kinds of facts. So is your partner allergic to you? Yeah, it's like actually quite a big problem. Like we're just trying to like cuddle and he's just sneezing all the time. It's kind of bad. Yeah, bro is allergic to like literally everything. Meanwhile, I'm over here, like, I don't think I have one allergy. I'm just built different, I guess. The one with the worst debuff imaginable. Yeah, I feel bad for him because he loves animals, especially cats. But luckily it's not the kind of allergy where he's like dying. It's just kind of like sneezy and annoying. How's this looking? Okay, not too bad. What advice do you recommend to a traditional artist transitioning to digital artists? I mean, I did that when I was like 10, so I don't know if I have any good advice. I guess I would say just do it if you're using a graphics tablet. Those have a little bit of a learning curve, like you have to get used to them at first. But just like power through it and eventually it'll just click and it'll feel natural to you again. And also you might be tempted to get a screen tablet. Because it feels more natural to draw straight onto a screen. But you don't need to have a screen tablet to make good digital art. Because they're usually a lot more expensive, so, you know, you should not feel pressured to spend that much money on a tablet. When you can just get a regular one and just spend like a day or so getting used to it. Why is everyone calling me cutie? I'm gonna actually explode. How is everyone? I'm doing good. How are you? Yo, thank you for the raid, Kelly. I really appreciate it, dude. Welcome in. Kelly Sod's an excellent streamer, by the way, and content creator in general, if you like weird gaming stuff. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, I've been frickin' like subscribed to this dude's channel for like 7 years or something. Hope stream is fun. It is. Chat's being very nice to me today. Very nice and wholesome. you ever seen the Evil Dead? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Feel free to briefly explain what it is. Do you listen to Tally Hall? I don't know what that is either. Are there days when chat isn't nice to you? That's a good question, okay? I think sometimes chat is a little bit unhinged and they start like bullying me. But it is like in a nice way. So it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had anyone just come in and straight up insult me. Like, unironically. Which is pretty cool, pretty cool. Ah. I was a bit almost 3 hours already though, I feel like I haven't got that much stuff done. Hello, do you mind? Got it good if no one ever came to your stream with random insults. I know, right? I'm like wondering about that too, like is the auto mod just that good? But like, I still see bad comments, it's just like hidden for everyone else, I think. I don't know, maybe Twitch viewers are just based and epic. The YouTube viewers are great too, but they do have an issue with spamming. They're little spammy boys, and I don't know. I don't know what their problem is. But other than that, they're great too. What inspired your cat design and patterns, or did you come up with them on the way? So, if you're talking about Chip, I assume you're talking about Chip. Chip's the placement of the patterns is actually inspired by the Pokemon Sneasel, which is my favorite Pokemon if you didn't know, Chip lore. And the 3 forehead dots were originally freckles. And now they're on the forehead because, you know, Sneasel. But that's why there's 3 of them. That's basically it. Yeah. It is indeed like that sometimes. Wait, where did the corgi conversation come from? Hmm. Hmm. It's the music you listen to in the background of streams, the music you actually like. Well, I do like it. To be honest, in my spare time when I want to listen to music, I usually listen to stuff that's a lot more loud and chaotic. But that's the kind of music that sadly would be a bit too distracting for me to stream as well. Although the idea of a cute VTuber being really calm and relaxing whilst having heavy metal in the background sounds kind of hilarious. Yeah, I like deathcore quite a lot, and I like a dubstep subgenre called Tear Out, which is like particularly loud and aggressive. Yes, I know what's juxtaposition, but yeah. I don't know, I guess it's like loud and noisy music helps my brain to calm down somehow. You listen to Breaking Benjamin? I actually used to listen to them as a kid. In my, like, emo warrior cats phase. It's not really my thing anymore. But yeah, I did used to really like them. I don't know, noisy music helps me concentrate, I don't know why. Okay, so it looks kinda good with the really
Bro,
sudden
this is
movement.
important. Do you like Lemon Demon?
Yo, thank you, Reed, I really appreciate it. Lemon Demon. Can you give me a name of a song? Control S, thank you, I appreciate that. I also need to I can actually do autosave now on the new version of Clip Studio Paint, but I keep forgetting to set it up. But yeah, Lemon Demon, I'm pretty sure I've heard several songs from them, and I liked them. But to be honest, I can't, like, think of one off the top of my head. And these names don't sound familiar to me. To be honest, I'm pretty bad with names of songs and the artists who make them. There's a lot of songs that I really like, and I'm like, yo, I love that song, but I couldn't tell you who made it. Or what it's called. Yeah, no, none of these names sound familiar to me, but I can like almost certainly tell you that I have heard some of their songs and I liked them. So yeah, this movement is really sudden and it looks kind of... I do kind of like that, but the way I had it in my head was that it's a bit slower. So I'm gonna make it slower. Bad with pairing songs with artists too. Thanks for vindicating me. Thanks for vindicating me too. I feel... Sometimes I feel like a fake fan when I can't tell you the name of a song I like a lot. So that genuinely makes me feel better to know I'm not the only one. What do you think of that song that goes do 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 do? Yo, that one slaps. I really like the part where it's like do 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 do. That goes hard. How about an in-between here? I think that would be good. Love pop and rock music. I gotta be honest, those are two genres that I like. Like if somebody puts them on, I'm like pretty happy, but I don't really go out of my way to listen to them. I'm more of a 110 followers on Spotify, like music that you can't even put into a genre kind of guy. With a lot of rock and pop music in particular, I like the sound of it, but for me it's like the songs themselves need to be a bit like unique and interesting for me to be like, yes, I am adding this to my library so I can listen to it all day every day. If given the chance, would you reanimate the chipflake intro? Ooh, I'm not gonna say that it's something I definitely wouldn't do. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna write that on my list of video ideas. Cause that would be interesting. Where's my... There it is. Maybe it's gonna be my 10-year anniversary video. Okay, I'm doing something in between these two, aren't I? Okay. How Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like this more, just a bit slower. I'm gonna do the thing, the really cool feature of Clip Studio that I never use for some reason. It's like advanced onion skin. You did the thing? What thing did I do? What is your favorite Digimon? Yo, somebody finally asked me. My favorite Digimon is Gomamon. What noise are you talking about? Do you mean like... Didn't you know that I can, like, turn into a bird occasionally? Pretty cool, right? Skunks kind of squeak as well, don't they? You're like, Such a good squeak sound. What do you mean? Not that impressive. You know when you just like bite your lip and you're like... Kinda sound like that chipflake guy. Bro, if somebody compares me to that idiot chipflake one more time... You would enjoy Will Wood if you like chaotic music. I did actually listen to a bit of Will Wood recently, because somebody recommended it. It might have been you, actually. It wasn't really for me, to be honest. Not really my thing. But I can respect the artistry of their music. What's your favorite genre of music? See, I don't even know. I don't know what my favorite genre is. I just listen to things and stuff. Hey, what genre is Tally Hall? Since you're begging me to listen to it so much. Opinion on Terraria? I feel like I get asked this like every stream. I played it for like 15 minutes, couldn't figure out what to do, and I gave up. but I'm sure it's a good game. I might try it out again one day after watching like a guide or something. Do you consider yourself someone who listens to music, or is it kind of whatever? Oh yeah, dude, I listen to music all the time. I freaking love music. Music means a lot to me. I also love going to concerts and listening to live music. And if a song is particularly emotional, I get very wet eyes. Okay, well, I feel like I didn't get done as much stuff as I wanted to, but I still made pretty good progress. And I am gonna go and consume some food now. Yeah, thank you very much for watching today. It's been a lot of fun. Really appreciate you showing up even though I don't usually go live on Thursdays. Let's see, is there anyone else streaming animation? I want to find more animation streamers. Who aren't like 18 plus. It's so hard to find non-18 plus people on Twitch. Yo, Psyche started streaming actually. Well, she's 18 plus, but a very cool streamer anyway, so we'll do a raid to her. And I actually tried to find some streamers who stream around the same time on YouTube. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to rate people on YouTube. How does it work? Maybe I gotta figure that out later. Wait, what if I go to settings? No, it's not there. I'll look into it off stream. I gotta find more people anyway. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a very, very wonderful day. Do not forget that